guys, how are we? And hope everybody is well. It's Sunday morning, it's 11 o'clock and it's already 36 degrees. I'm down at Ibiza Airport. I was going to start today's vlog inside the airport, but as I've parked up, I've realised that the new multi-storey car park is open, or the ground level of it, so I thought I would let you guys know that and start it from here. And I know car parks aren't the most exciting places to start vlogs, but I know many of you who visit, many of you subscribers come through the airport every single year, so I thought I would just let you know. That is where you come into the car park usually, and then now you have the multi-storey car park. Still quite a lot of work to do, but yeah, the expansion of the airport continues. As always, very busy down at the airport in both the departures and the arrivals, big taxi queues. I'm inside the airport now and the aircon is amazing. It is so hot out there already. I have to find the whaling desk and fingers crossed I only have carry-on luggage and it is slightly bigger than allowed, so hopefully they will let me on with it. So it turns out the size of my bag was the least of my worries and I have actually missed my flight. I think it's the first time that I've ever missed a flight, and the reason I have missed my flight is because when you are a resident of the Balearic Islands, you have up to a 75% discount off the flights between the mainland and the islands. And usually this discount is applied when you book. You just enter your ID number into the website and the discount is calculated automatically. Sometimes you have to come to the airport and they just verify your documents here, which is what I've done so many times. I brought my card down, I went to the check-in desk, and apparently for whaling this isn't enough. They need an extra document which is only available from the town hall, and trying to get that on a Sunday is just impossible. So after a lot of arguing, speaking to all the managers, I offered just to pay the difference between the residence price and the normal price. Because it was so close to the flight, I had to call Vueling, and the manager said that it just wouldn't be possible to get on the flight today. So I missed my flight. I was going to Alicante and then I was having a 2-hour drive. Now I've had to change my flight for a couple of hours later and I'm heading to Valencia, and then that gives me a 3.5-hour drive to the place where I'm going. As mentioned, Ibiza really is busy now. This is one of the busiest summers that I can remember for many, many years. And there's so many things happening, so many events going on. Just to recap on a few that I've managed to get to. In particular, last week, Robbie Williams made an appearance. He was singing at 5 to 8, which is the outdoor dining experience. It's a show, a dining experience just on the outskirts of San Antonio. Yeah, he's also played at Pikes, which I'm a little bit gutted I never saw him there. There's videos of him getting down with the crowd. And speaking of Pikes, it's one of my favourite places. And the week before, I managed to go there when Fatboy Slim was playing, and I managed to get a selfie with him. He played from midnight right the way through until 4 o'clock, so a great night. And look, face masks are back. It's been a while since I've worn one of these. You can go to the clubs with thousands of people in there. The airport itself, you don't have to wear face masks. But public transport, when you're getting on a plane, a taxi or a bus, you've got to put them back on. Valencia, we have made it. Now for the next part of the journey, see if I have a hire car. I did have one reserved at Alicante Airport, but obviously now I'm at Valencia. I had booked one online while I was in the departure lounge at Ibiza Airport, and it said it had gone through fine. But just as I was boarding the plane, I had an email through saying there was a problem with the reservation. So hopefully I can sort that out pretty quickly because I need to get going. 3.5 hours drive. Okay, that's car hire sorted. Very simple, very straightforward. That was with a thrifty who is part of Hertz. I have my ticket, now I've just got to go find the car. While we're here, we might as well just have a quick look at the airport. Valencia is quite a modern airport. quite sure where I'm going, to be honest, at the moment. Google Maps has got to come in handy. I'm inside the car park looking for my car, and this is a little bit random because it's 37 degrees outside. A block of ice in the car park. Not quite sure where that has come from. There we are, we have found her. So we've got a Volkswagen T-Cross. Guys, we are on our way. A very nice car. Important things, air conditioning is cranked up already. Just had a quick check at Google Maps. It says 3 hours, 25 minutes. And it's 365 kilometers, so it's a fair old trek. I'm gonna crack on and give you an update on the way. Direction, Alicante. Wow, the temperature here is so hot. On the thermometer it said 40.5 degrees, which was even hotter than Ibiza, and the signs everywhere saying risk of fire, so it must be super hot here on the mainland. So it's now 6:30, 2.5 hours in, and making really good progress. Only about another 35 minutes to go, but I just got to stop for a quick break. I just realized I never told you guys where I was actually headed to. I'm heading to see Antonia, my girlfriend. She's in a little village called Maria. And that's where her family's from. In Spain tomorrow it is a national fiesta, but here in this town that I'm going to, Maria, they've been having fiesta celebrations for the last week, so I'm hoping to catch it there, meet some of the family, and have a pretty good time. The next stop is Maria. Just like that, guys, I am back at Alicante Airport, and I am now in the departure lounge, which means I made it through. Even though now I do have all of the correct documents, the person at the check-in desk never even asked to see it. So a bit gutted about the mess up on the way out here, but even with all the problems, I still had an amazing 36 hours in the traditional town of Maria. Very small place set in the mountains. It's at 1,200 meters altitude, and you only have a population of just over 1,000 people, so you can imagine how small it is. It's also just in the Andalucia region. I've never really been there before, and it's definitely an area I'd like to go explore. So hopefully maybe in the winter I can do a few more trips to that part of Spain. I don't want to miss this flight, so I'm going to head off now to my boarding gate and get the flight back to Ibiza. Just thanks once again for everybody who watches these vlogs. Please do drop me a comment in the box below and give me some ideas for future vlogs, and also hit the like button. Appreciated, and I will see you on the next vlog.